Mga upat na po sa balhin. Agi. 15. Oh, dahil siya.
Akin ka, akin ka.
Basta't kasama kita, lahat magagawa.
Hindi nga siguro.
You may now take your seat. Hello! Well, I guess everyone is ready. I know most of us have questions in mind like what is data mining? Why it is important to us to learn about this? And how it's important to us being IT student. Now to answer that and to formally open our seminar, may I call on our DICD faculty, Ms. Marina Sheena Valenzuela, to introduce our speaker for this morning. A round of applause, please. Good morning. Today's resource speaker is a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, and he is also a graduate of Masters of Science in Computer Science with a thesis, Finite Automata and Regular Expression Generator, a computer-aided instruction tool from the Asian College of Technology. And he is also
a few moments later.
Mr. Leo Bermudez.
Hello. Ini marang nindot-nindot. Thank you so much, Sheena. Actually, Sheena was my student before. Ano ba nga ako, She? Pero, di ba maklaro ang gap sa mong age? Uy, thank you. Anyways, before I start, because I was thinking that my audience will be all fourth year graduating who are having their capstone project. So my preparation is very technical. Okay. So my presentation is, or my talk today is all about data mining. It's just an introduction. And that's my name. Okay. Next slide, please. So these are the... And then, what is a data mining engine? What is knowledge base? Knowledge discovery. Data mining query language. Okay, this is actually the language that we use when you are going to do data mining. And then, the last part, I will be presenting a demonstration on some data mining tools. Hopefully, mahumantag sa'yo, taas-taas man siya, manako ingon na I just hope that all the fourth year students will be still awake. information. And that is data. And why do we have to mine data? Ano nga ito ang i-mine? Okay? Imo pa na siyang utingkayon o maayo. You still have to mine it so that you can get what you need. Data nowadays is very huge. Dako na kayo, daghan na kayo. Before, we can, data are just kept in a simple repository and it can be extracted right away. Why? Because data is not that huge. Na mo graduate na utang 60,000, actually, dili lang kayo sa estudyante. Doon na ko, sir, paita sir, hindi ko graduate sir. Ano man, may mong record. Wapag bayad sir. Tinuod bitaw. Pila man imong bayaran nandi ay? 48,000 sir. Ngano nabot ng 48,000 nga I think sa UC 32 tingali ang semester. So pag first year pa man nasugod sir. Because the owner or school is very I don't say it's generous. Kuwan lang yun siya. Kind-hearted maybe. Or negosyante lang yun. So, inigabot sa graduation time, inig-apply na for graduation. Of course, magpa-clear man ka, clearance man, di ba? O, inigabot sa cashier, dili mapirmahan. Kaya kay utang, 48,000. First, data characterization and data discrimination. Saan man saan sila? 2, summarizing data of class understudy. This class understudy is called target class. Of a class with some predefined group or class. It's just like comparing. And frequent patterns, on the other hand, are those patterns that occur frequently, of course, in traditional data. So, katong use of frequent patterns. The first one is item set, okay, or the frequent item set. It refers to a set of items that frequently appear together. For example, milk and bread, di ba? Kung mamaligya gani ka o kape, mamaligya na lang po ka o pandesal. That is the frequent thing that happens. Imposible kayo, dili close to impossible nga kung naay kape, walay pandesal. Kung mamaligya gani kag puto, dapat na isikwate. Right? A sequence of patterns that occur frequently such as purchasing a camera is followed by memory card. O, di ba? So, ang data mining, magunahon na ginana, mapalit ni siya o camera, nasa ko i-produce nga memory. Kay gamay raman niya siya o capacity. Palit siya o cellphone, mag-produce ako SD card. Okay. Substructure. Substructure refers to different structural forms such as graph, trees, and latex or lattices, which may be combined with item sets or subsequences. This is very technical na yun. Okay? When we talk about frequent substructure, it is usually done in data science and neural networks. So, usap na mga first nga akong discuss. Okay? This process refers to the process of uncovering the relationship among data and determining association rules. Okay? The example sa boss. A retailer generates an association rule that shows that 70% of time milk is sold with bread. Okay? So, and only 30% of times biscuits are sold with bread. Okay? So, sa may effect aning nga study in the business? What's the effect? What do you think? Sa may effect aning if there is an application, a data mining application that is used to determine that 70% in all transactions, 70% of the time, kung naaga ni mupalit o gatas, mupalit po siya o bread. What is this? Back, please. Okay. It is a kind of additional analysis performed to uncover interesting statistical correlations between associated attribute value pairs. Okay, kalisod. What is associated attribute value pair? Unsa man na siya? In computer science, what is that? In IT, I know that you don't deal with those things. Ang irang gibuhat usually is use the application. You don't really go beyond. You don't really go at the back of what you have seen. So, para na ako very deep nga computer science, but it deals with data mining also. It talks about data understanding. Okay? Play the video.
Our company has a new strategic initiative to increase market penetration, maximize brand loyalty, and enhance intangible assets. In pursuit of these objectives, we start a new project which we require 7 red lines. I understand your company can help us in this matter.
Of course. Walter here will be the project manager. Walter, we can do this, can't we?
Yes, of course. Anderson here is our expert in all matters related to the drawing of red lines. We've brought him along today to share his professional opinion.
Nice to meet you. Well, you all know me. This is Justine, our company's design specialist. Hello. We need you to draw 7 red lines, all of them strictly perpendicular. Some with green ink and some transparent. Can you do that?
No, I'm afraid...
Let's not rush into any hasty answers, Anderson. The task has been set and needs to be carried out. At the end of the day, you are an expert.
The term red line implies the color of the line to be red. To draw a red line with green ink is, well, if it's not exactly impossible, it's pretty close to being impossible.
What does that even mean? Impossible.
I mean, it is possible. There are some people, say, suffering from color blindness, for whom the color of the lines doesn't really make a difference. But I'm quite sure that the target audience of your project doesn't consist solely of such people.
So in principle, this is possible.
I'll simplify. A line as such can be drawn with absolutely any ink, but if you want to get a red line, you need to use red ink. What if we draw them with blue ink? It still won't work. If you use blue ink, you'll get blue lines.
Especially for those who will be taking or will be doing their capstone project. So, what's the data warehouse? Data and warehouse. Basically, if you try to understand this thing, mura ra gani siya butanganan sa data. The other question is a data warehouse the same with database? Parehas lang ba ang data warehouse at ang database? Dili. Nganong dili man? Because you're not familiar with data warehouse. You're only familiar with database, right? Actually, dili gyud siya parehas. Pero the data warehouse may be what? A repository of different information or different data that are stored in different databases. Pero sa siya gibutangan nimo og database, gi-warehouse lang nimo. Okay? And different data types may maybe attributed to a particular field nga the same ang pangan. By the time that you're going to retrieve those data, you might be having some sort of a problem. Okay? So ang gibuhat sa query-driven nga approach, mo-create siya og mga queries. Kung unsa nga query ang intended for that particular database, mo-create ko siya in a query nga intended for other database so that the same data can be extracted or the result will be extracted correctly. Ang imong application permanente nimong gigamit dili applicable ang query-driven approach. Ang query-driven approach is only useful or very efficient if panagsalang gamiton. Second, the data can be copied, processed, integrated, annotated, summarized, and restructured in the semantic data store in advance.
For the sake of the concert.
For the sake of the younger first year.
Ako first year sa senior high. Unsay pasagot ano yung ginamention nga? Ginamention ng cloud, sir.
Cloud, okay. It's a internet. Okay? Usama na ako pag-explain ani kanang dali lagi masabtan. A cloud is a repository. Ang cloud, mura na siya butanganan sa data nga nakabutang ra anywhere.
Now, in giving the certificate of appreciation, let me call our speaker for this morning, Dr. Leo Bermudez, and our DICD faculty, Ms. Sheila Venezuela.
I'm sorry, dili pa ko doctor ha. I'm not a doctor.
Not yet. Coming soon. Benedicto College would like to give the certificate of appreciation to Mr. Leo C. Bermudez for sharing his valuable expertise and time as a resource speaker of the seminar on data mining, given this 30th day of October 2018 at the Artist Hall of Benedicto College, signed by Ranolfo L. Visaya Jr., our School Director, LPTM Ed, and Mitch E. Cortez, Mat CS, the Dean of the Department of Information and Computer Technology.
ICT community, I would like to thank our speaker, Mr. Leo Bermudez, for sharing his valuable knowledge that is useful to us and as an information technology students. Sir, thank you for giving us the idea that the main concept of data mining is to know the output for us to be able to know the correct data needed in order to build the system. Also, I would like to thank the ICT faculty, Ms. Maria Sheena Venezuela, and the fourth-year students on making the seminar successful. Thank you.
One eternity later.
Please be reminded to please back at 1 p.m. exactly 1 p.m. everyone.